police van standing by the corner. They're doing nothing. And it is, cigarettes are more expensive than marijuana today. And this marijuana and this nyaupe is being sold to students. And we can no longer accept that. Police are our parents. And of course, those are the first people we must report to. But we have been reporting. We know the hotspots. We know that in Hillpro, they sell drugs. Hillpro is still there. We know in Sunnyside, in Pretoria, they sell nyaupe. Sunnyside is still there. Durban is Wunga. It's the same thing. Nothing is happening, and it is the youngest people, just like in 76, who must decide the future of this country.
So basically you're saying that you don't care even if you have to go to jail. You believe in this campaign. Is that what you're saying?
It's an issue of taking a decision. It's either you are guilty for one of these two things. You are guilty for falling into the trap of drug abuse, or you are guilty for getting rid of drug abuse. So we want to be guilty.
What happens, khulekani, in an instance whereby you beat up wrong people?
We will never beat up wrong people.
How do you know that you wouldn't?
Because these people who are selling drugs have been embedded in our communities. They've mastered the system. They are paying counselors. They are paying business people to operate in these areas. They are gangsters. They control the syndicate of all the crime that happens in the township. Now, these are not people who just come out of nowhere, who you can just imagine that this person is selling drugs. These are people who, even from an early age, we have seen them swarm our friends. It's very sad to see somebody who you were competing with in grade 8, in grade 12, that person is calling you an uncle. Your peers, our peers are calling us uncles because of nyaupe. And you don't see white students abusing these sort of drugs. It is the black child who must forget about his land, who must forget about the wealth of his nation and abuse drugs which come from another country, which are created by the very same science which is supposed to liberate us from the poverty we're experiencing.
Now, who do you think bring these drugs into our communities?
Yeah, obviously it's foreign nationals. You know that drugs come from Nigeria. It's not a secret. We know that Hillpro and Sunnyside are small Nigerians. They're not small Zimbabweans or small Zimbabwe. They're small Nigeria. And we think that we cannot allow... South Africans are not, they don't like things. They don't like to fiddle with drugs and such things. But it is people who come from outside who make us taste these things. And they themselves are not drug addicts. I've never seen a nyaupe addict who comes from Nigeria, or a beggar on the robot who comes from Nigeria as a drug addict. It is young people who are bought into these things. You are given for free for the first 2 times. For the next 3 times, you must sell it in the school premises. And that's not the only thing. We also want to condemn and strongly speak against our own parents, our mothers, who gave birth to us, who today are selling drugs in the form of fat cakes in the school gate. How do you as a parent sell drugs to children next to the school gates and pretend as if it's fat cakes? And we think those people need to be exposed to the community at large. And we need to say community policing forum is not working. That thing is just an abbreviation. It's an excuse to give people free stipends. And we think that if this power to resolve the drug problem in our community is given to young people, so there will be a solution.
Is this mechanism in place as we speak, the Shambok mechanism?
It is in place. And as we have said, even to the police, we have said it to them, that they must just wait to see drug addicts and drug sellers in hospital, because the young people have decided to step up, because their rehabilitation centers are just a waste of money of the state. Our parents' money is being wasted on rehabilitation centers and police officers who are unable to do their job. The police currently are more occupied with shooting students with rubber bullets than arresting the real criminals. Well,
khulekani, we're going to have to leave it right there. We actually needed more time on this issue because COSAS is not new to controversy. Previously, they were encouraging that learners should reiterate if teachers go about beating them or using corporal punishment, but we're going to have to leave it right there. Khulekani Skosana, he is the Secretary General of COSAS, talking to us about their planned campaign to declare war against drug dealers in all provinces by beating up drug dealers. Well, we're taking a commercial break now.